Lee Spencer, what have you got as your number two, buddy? Here we go.
Okay, my number two is, so I'm going to Pineda now. So I've got to say, I was really blown away by the Revelation album. I love this album. I really do. And I think I've grown to, I've always said to you, Darren, that I think Eclipse and this one, I like to Eclipse a bit more, but I'm really stuck now. The 13th studio album this is, and this is a deeper cut, especially on the album, I would say. Quite dark, but very melodic as well. And it's Where Did I Lose Your Love?
Right.
I love this song. I think Pineda sounds amazing on this one. Where the only real difference, I think, at this stage that separated him a bit, when he reached a little bit on his vocals, he got a bit more gruff in his voice. You know? And it wasn't like he was straining, but it was a really cool effect that he had. Perry's just super smooth, wasn't he, in his heyday? No matter what, there was this smoothness about his vocals and this warmth, you know. But when Pineda has that, but when he reaches, I think he's got a little bit more treble on his voice, and it sort of he got a little bit more gruffness, if you know what I mean. And he just sounds amazing. This grit that he has sometimes. But Where Did I Lose Your Love? It is a bit of a deeper cut. It's an amazing song though, in an album chock full of amazing songs.
You know, Pineda has just, as we talk about Steve Perry a lot, Pineda's no slouch. You know, that guy.
I agree.
That guy is like, I mean, if he's almost a chameleon, you know, if you watch a lot of his videos, he can sing some absolutely fantastic Chicago songs, and he can sing this and he can sing that. Pineda can do whatever you like. Even as a singer himself, in his own right, making original music like this, he's no slouch. And I like that you're bringing it out and highlighting that of his original material in this band. He's the longest serving lead singer in that band's history. So, you know, credit where it's due. Mark Clower, my brother from another mother, what have you got? Number two. Hit me.
You knew this was coming.
Here we go.
Tomorrow I may rank this number one, but this morning I'm going to rank it number two, Edge of the Blade.
Here we go. I knew it.
Neal, Schon, we know, was always a fabulous guitar player. But I'm convinced the night before they recorded this song, he pulled a Robert Johnson, went to the crossroads, and sold his soul. Devil. This solo in this song, and I've mentioned this before, I've on Lee's channel many times, I've said Neal Schon should have been a metal guitarist, and I base that mainly on the solo to this song. It is just from another world. On this song, he showed he was as good a shredder as any. In fact, any 80s metal band would have been proud to release this song and to have Neal Schon as their guitarist. I mean, it's so aggressive. The song is just so aggressive. Separate Ways is heavy, Chain Reaction's heavy, but this just takes it to another level of heaviness. This has got to be the heaviest song Journey's ever recorded. It blows me away, gives me chills every time I hear it. I still chuckle every time I hear that one line where Barry says, if it's sharp, if it cuts, enjoy yourself. I'm not sure quite what he means by that. It's totally unexpected from
Steve Perry,
a crooner like Steve Perry.
Yeah.
And that just adds to the heaviness of it, because you're like, what is he saying there? Like I said, I gravitate toward the heavier stuff. I'm a metalhead at heart, and this is a hard rock song. This is Journey at their heaviest, their hardest, and I just, like I said, I love it.
And I love that you love it, because I can't not think of you on that song. Every time I think of it, I go, that's Mark Clower's song, Edge of the Blade. Good stuff, guys. You see, this is what I mean. Anyone watching this video, this is what I mean. These guys take it to the next level here. Right. My number two is going to be something that is not so good for Neal's credibility, but great for his bank balance. And that's Faithfully. Look, Faithfully is just an iconic ballad. It's one of the best ballads ever written. Just unbelievable. This was our first dance at our wedding. It was nailed on. There was never any doubt As soon as I proposed, this was it. This was going to be the first dance. Faithfully, just John Cain. He's a couple of albums deep here now, and at this stage, he's got his feet under the table, and boy, can he write a song. He added just a different dimension to the band. We talked about Steve adding the dimension. John Cain, with what he was bringing in with these ballads and what he was doing with his songwriting and his keys, just unbelievable. And you mentioned earlier, Lee, I love lyrics. I love going into all that kind of stuff. This song is about, just such a beautiful love song about being out on the road. And, like to us normies, it looks like, the rock star lifestyle is the dream, but this song kind of delves a little bit and weaves into a little bit of it around, it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's out on the road, it's missing home. It's what town are we in today? You're hanging around all day, then you're getting on stage for 2 hours, you get off stage, back to the next town overnight in the bus, and you don't know where you are. This song really delves into that about missing his love life, his lover at home, not having a love life, not being able to start a family. Look, I'm not going to feel sorry for no rich rock stars, but just everyone's human, so it really hammers that home. And I think when you layer Perry's vocal on top of that, the sentiment, the sonics, you could see why this was such a massive hit for them, and a ballad that survives to this day. I'm forever
That is probably my favourite Journey ballad as well. I mean, it's just perfect, isn't it? It's even got a bit of country in there, I would say, with that guitar that comes in from Schon, leading into one of those verses. Only slightly, by the way. I know Mark's not a massive country fan, neither am I really, but Southern rock more than
Southern
anything.
rock.
But it's got this sort of country feel, even with the guitar. It's just amazing. It hit all the right notes, that one, for sure.
Well, again, it probably is the greatest Journey ballad. Again, going back to Neal, even though that is just a lovely, romantic ballad, he still finds room to shred in that song.
Yeah, he does.
This one's not like Open Arms where he's sitting there with his thumb up his ass. He gets to cut loose on this one. And let me just say this, one of the great things about Journey, my dear sainted mother, who I lost last year, absolutely loved Journey.
Yeah.
At I think 80 something years old, I gave her because when she'd get in the truck with me sometime, I'd be taking her somewhere. I didn't want to have Metallica in the CD player, but I'd sometimes have something in that, that she could like, and she would always comment, "Oh, I love that song." So I made her a mix CD of nothing but Journey ballads. It was, I think, 2 CDs worth, because I started at the beginning and went all the way to the end. And she absolutely loved those Journey ballads. But that just shows how far-reaching Journey is. Even diehard metalheads can find something they like
and put the lighter in the air.
Yeah. And it's amazing. Like I said, how far-reaching their appeal is, and they're just timeless.
Absolutely. Well, this one's for your mum then, Mark. Absolutely.